What's up, everyone at Bass Fan? We are out here at Lake Oneida FLW Tour Pro Justin Lucas, and well, it's my first day ever here. And first thing I can say is there's a lot of grass, or weeds, a lot of weeds, as all the locals say. You know, one of the things when you get to a new body of water like this, obviously watching past videos and looking at past tournament results, and you know, so you show up and you know that there's largemouth and there's smallmouth here, but there's, you know, a lot of people always ask, how do you dissect it when you get there? And there's a couple things that are really key to me, and that's knowing the bait that they eat. You know, there's shad here, there's crawdads, there's obviously perch, that kind of stuff. But over the last few years, the shad have become really dominant. And looking at tournament results, you know, you notice that shad type baits play a huge role in the winning pattern. So I know that right off the bat. I know that there's the tournaments have been won on largemouth here. I know that they've been won on smallmouth here. And so that gives me an idea that, hey, you know, you need to spend a good portion of time looking at each one, because you never know. We've got a semi-windy day today. You get out there on some of your smallmouth stuff and you have 4-foot waves, you better, you know, be retreating back to your largemouth holes on those kinds of days. But the most important thing for me when I get to a new body of water, and all that other stuff is great and important, but is really picking an area of the lake and focusing on that area. If I have a week to practice, you know, I can cover the lake. That's great. But I honestly would rather have 3 to 4 days of practice, 2 to 4 days at that, and really pick an area of the lake and learn it as best I can. You know, the locals have fished here their whole lives and they still don't know everything about the lake. How am I going to learn it in a few days? But if I can pick one general area, you know, a square mile radius of like 5 or 6 miles, something like that, I can really dissect it quickly, use a lot of search baits. You know, here's a swim bait, for example. One of the baits I always start off throwing, just on a jig head, simple stuff, gets bit. If it doesn't get bit, you at least get followers and still learn. Gets down into the grass, you know, teaches you how deep the grass is, where the edges are, all that kind of stuff. So a lot of different factors going in to fishing a new body of water, but the biggest tip I can give you guys is really pick an area, concentrate on it, and learn as much as you can.